Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
I want to start by giving our praises to the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. I'm the brother in the park, and with me I have
Brother Zaquan.
we're from the prophets in Babylon down here in Tampa Bay, Florida. And we're doing a quick walk and talk, on the topic, enduring chastisement, because you got it where, we being men of the Lord, the Lord's going to chastise us. The Lord's going to send us afflictions. He'll send us things our way. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be able to endure, and this word must go on, man, because the Lord is building up soldiers. The Lord is building up men, and we got to be able to get through it. All right. The Lord's making you stronger for the times to come, and you starting to see that as we later, get into these latter times, brothers are getting chastised, man. Brothers are getting afflictions after afflictions, catching hell after hell, just making us hate this fucking place more, man. All right. And that's really all of the Lord, man. The Lord's building our character, because that's what it do. The chastisement build your character, build you, character development, and build your spirit, man. All right. So now you can be able to experience things. So the Lord give you, you go out and you go and preach, man. All right. And he goes talk about a certain topic, say, for instance, woman or something you're dealing with in the world, or, something you're dealing with in the world, like bills and shit, and you just talking about it, but you haven't really experienced it. It's like you can't really, you just saying what you know. But once you experience those type of afflictions, those type of things, you can expound on that type of knowledge, man, and actually teach someone, and edify, the mass, But that's what the Lord's doing with us with these afflictions, man. The certain things we go through, the things we have to catch. The Lord's letting us experience these things so we can expound on it with our own knowledge, our own experience. All right. And that's what make us such great men in this truth, by experience, man. All right.
If I may add, that's what makes us such great teachers, because we go through these things, and the Lord, he has us go through these things firsthand to teach us. And then when we're able to go through certain things and learn from it, all right, you learn from your mistakes, and that's how you grow. Yeah. All right. We didn't become good teachers just by hopping out there and just opening our mouth. No, you had to go through trial and error, and you had to grow. All right, through your mistakes, you fall, but you get back up through the spirit and power of Habashim Yahushua.
Exactly. Now, if you want to start, you can go ahead and get that priest out.
We're going to start it off going into 2 Timothy chapter 2. We'll start at verse 1. It says, "Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahushua HaMashiach." Right? We understand that, we're under grace right now. All right. And during this grace period, we have to grow in the grace thereof. All right. We must grow to the spirit and knowledge of Yahushua Yahushua, growing as men first and foremost through the spirit of power Yahushua Yahushua for the Lord. Because we want to be found worthy when the Lord returns and crack that sky open to be delivered in the chariots. Okay. That's right. We want to be found with those holy garments on. All right. We want to be bidded to the marriage. Okay. It says, "And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach others also." All right, as is true, as we go on day by day, we're learning how to become men through the spirit and power of Habashim Yahushua. And you want to bring this, to brothers who are going to be able to be fruitful in this thing. All right, you don't want to render your pearls to the swine. You don't want to just give this knowledge to a two-third nigger who he just going to hear the names of the Lord and then turn it away. All right, you want to give this to a brother who's eager to serve the Lord. You want to give this to a brother who's like, okay, yeah, I know about the Lord. I want to learn this. I want to teach. I want to do this and the third. All right, you have to commit it to faithful men. All right, so they shall be able to teach others also the things that we have learned. Salakia. It says, "Thou therefore endure hardness." When you go through when you endure something, you have to go through it. You have to stand firm and get through it to endure it. It says, "Endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach." And we understand the Lord is trying us through this fiery trials. All right, through the furnace of adversity. Okay, we're going through adversity on this side, and we're learning how to become better men through the spirit and power of Habashim Yahushua. That's the whole goal. It says, "No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier." Right? When we're out there on the battlefield, man, we're not worried about what's going on at home. We're not worried about what's going on anywhere else. All right, you have to have a one-eye focused mind on serving the Habashim Yahushua when you're out there on the front lines, man. Okay.
Amen. It says, no man at war, entangles himself with the affairs of this life, man. All right. When we go out, when we go preach for the Lord, we do this work for the Lord, man. We do it with our whole heart, man. We prioritize this truth, this teachings over everything, man. All right. Who gives a damn about your daughter? Who gives a damn about your mother? All these different things. The Lord says, my mother, my father, my family is the ones that's in this truth with me, man. That has this word with me, you know. So don't entangle yourself with the, you know, the affairs of this world, man. You know, because you're gonna have a, you know, you have it where dudes be like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. You know, my mom or my sister or this, you know, making excuses, man. All right. But if you don't entangle yourself with the ways of the, you know, of this life, man, you know, and you prioritize this truth over all that, man. All right, that's what we're supposed to do, man. All right, at the end of the day, this word still has to go on, man. This truth still has to go on, you know, with or without you, man. And if what you got going on in your life, you know, it holds you back from serving the Lord's going to ultimately kick you out of it, man. All right?
The Lord, if you reject the Lord's going to reject you.
That's right.
Okay? You have to put Yahweh Shem Yahushai first if you want to be put first in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's why we're doing what we do now, to serve the Lord so we can be on his good graces. So during Jacob's trouble, the time when you really need the Lord will come through for you because you came through for him all this time. Yep. All right? It says 2 Timothy 2:5, and if a man also strive for masteries, yet he is not crowned, except he strive lawfully. It says the husbandman that laboreth must be first partaker of the fruits. Okay? Consider what I say, and the Lord give thee understanding in all things. The Lord will give us understanding in all things. Okay? We're partakers of the Lord's fruit. All right? So the Lord is going to give us understanding of the things that we need to keep us sustained. Yeah. It says, consider what I say, and in all, it's like it, and the Lord give thee understanding in all things. Remember that Yahweh Shai, Mashiach of the seed of David, was raised from the dead according to my gospel. So like we out here doing a walk and talk, so excuse us for any outside noises. But it says, wherein I suffer trouble, as an evil door, even unto bonds, but the word of Yahweh is not bound. Therefore, this is the point, I endure all things for the elect's sake. Okay, the whole point of us doing this is to endure all things for the elect's sake. Okay, it's not about you. It's not about, you know, it's not about you and what you think and your opinions. We're doing this for the elect's sake. Yeah. All right, we could be doing this work. All right, we might not be able to elect. Okay, but the point is, we have to endure all things for the elect's sake, so the elect can make it. So the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushai can come that much faster, that much more. Again, you have to understand that this is not up to you and on your own will. The Lord isn't going to come on your own time because you believe. No, we're on Yahweh Shem Yahushai's time. Okay? Therefore, I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach with eternal glory. We're doing this so the elect can obtain salvation, all right, and eternal glory, reigning with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It says, it is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. God. And it says, if we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he will also deny us. Right? Yeah. It's a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. If you lose your life on this side for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're gonna live. Right? You ever say, he who seeks to save his life shall lose it, and he who loses his life for my name's sake shall gain it, roughly paraphrasing. Yep. All right?
Hey, when we come to the truth, we're losing our lives, man, in this place. You know, we're losing, you know, we're sacrificing everything we've done, you know, here in this world, you know, the things that we had. We sacrificing all of that and becoming a living sacrifice for the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. And we lost, you know, our identities in this place. We lost the things that we had in this place for the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. If it was holding us back, we cut it off. You know, no matter what. And guess what? We're gaining true lives. All right, we're gaining true lives in the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because once before we was actually dead, man. When we was in this world, we was dead, man. You know, we just doing whatever, you know, and whenever. Now we was just doing whatever and whenever, you know, if it was wicked or not, man. We didn't have any, you know, knowing, you know. So we was just doing whatever, man. All right, but once we came to this truth, the truth made us free from that mindset, man. All right.
You know, if I may add, you know, when you were in the world, when you were dead, okay, Jake had their mind simple on one thing. They had their eyes single on one thing. I gotta make it. I gotta get rich. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. All right. And when you come into the truth, you understand that that's all a facade. All right. Esau Edom is in control of all of that. All right. Esau Edom literally is controlling the narrative. How are you gonna get rich on this side? You're gonna have to go to the devil. All right. How you gonna gain fame in the land, all this? You're gonna have to go to the devil. You're gonna have to set your soul a sail, man. So it's all a facade to keep Jake at the bottom, to keep Jake in a never-ending loop.
That's okay? Right.
This is why when you come into the truth, you learn the truth will set you free. Yeah, the words of Yahweh Shem Shai set you free, and you're no longer bound to this world. You're no longer bound to the sayings and the rules and regulations according to this world.
Yep.
Now we understand that, you know, we're still in this man's kingdom. We're in Babylon. We have to follow, you know, certain laws and regulations. But according to living and the ways how we must be, all right, Yahweh Shem Shai set us free with this truth and this word. It says if we suffer, we shall also reign with him. All right, how are we going to suffer? We're suffering on this side. All right, you got to deal with people scoffing, mocking. All right, and the Lord is as we're dealing with that, the Lord is dealing with that right with us. Okay, the Lord was scoffed and mocked. All right, we're purposely going through the same thing. Servant is not greater than his master. All right, so don't think it's a strange thing that we're going through trouble. You know, people mocking us. You know, don't think it to be a strange thing. This is what we're supposed to go through. Okay, it says if we deny him, he will deny Slaket. If we deny him, he also will deny us. Right? So if you say forget this, man, you put down your cross, you can't do it, you don't want to do it, you just give up, man, the Lord gonna deny you too. And that's gonna be a fearful thing in that day, because you're gonna want to get saved. You're gonna wish everything in you to get saved, and it's not gonna be possible, man.
Yep. That was it on that?
That was it on that.
I'm gonna get this. This is Hebrews chapter 12, and I want to start at verse 6. It says, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. And real quick, I want to title this class, the Lord build you through the afflictions, or build you through this hell. All right, because this is hell. You know, where we're at right now, this is our hell, man. All right, and the Lord is continuously building us through this hell. The Lord is continuously building us through these afflictions, you know. But it says, for whom the Lord loveth, he chastiseth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. So the Lord said, for who, you know, the Lord loveth, he's going to chastise, man. He's going to give you affliction. He's going to give you hell. He's going to give you these things of the world, which you got to deal with. And you got to be able to, your mind got to be able to go through it, man. All right? You got to be able to go through it. You know, no matter what, you got to keep continuing your faith. All right? Because you catch hell, man. All right? And you got a lot of dudes that's falling out right as of right now. All right? Because of the hell they're catching, man. Because of the hell they're catching. Because of the things that they're going through. You know, so a lot of people are, you know, you know, a lot of dudes that come to this thing, they give up. Oh, I can't do this shit no more, man. It ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And they fall out. And then the Lord judge them, you know. But we have to continue, man. All right, we got to continue in the grace and in the faith. We got to continue to, you know, to please the Lord, man. All right? No matter what it is, man. All right? It says, if ye endure chastising, the Lord dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chastiseth not? It says, for what? It says, for what son is he whom the Father chastiseth not? All right. So, you know, as the Lord dealeth with you, you know, he gonna deal with you, man. He gonna chastise you. You know what I'm saying? Your Father, he will chastise you. He go whoop your ass. You gonna have to go through some shit, man. All right. And it's the same thing with the Lord, you know. And the Lord give you afflictions through this life, you know what I'm saying, to you know, give you lessons, man. All right, these afflictions gives us lessons through the Spirit, you know. All right, even with that, you know, how you think, you know, these, you know, brothers, you know not to deal with these women on a certain type of level, man. Because they you know, brothers been hurt by a woman, you know, brothers, you know, dealt with this through a woman. All right, so brother experienced that, he understand that, and the Lord gave him that type of experience, you know what I'm saying, to understand, all right, don't fuck with these women on that type of level, you know. You gotta understand, you know, all right, who this woman is in the spirit, discern who this woman is in the spirit, man. All right.
And if I may,
you know,
if I may add, you know, the Lord put, if I may add, the Lord puts brothers through certain situations to also help you learn, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Certain brothers have certain paths that they have to walk through, and certain brothers have certain lots, man.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, like the beloved brother Daniela, we use that brother as an example. All right. That brother, his portion was bigger than any other brother that was around us. Why? The Lord did that because to show, all right, brothers, you can endure this no matter what you're going through. All right, you can endure, you can.
Salakia, you know, I got a call and ended the class, but I'm gonna restart it back up, as the brother was saying.
Con, you know, the Lord puts certain brothers through certain instances and situations to help younger brothers, man. Like going back into what we were saying, it's never fully about you, okay? You could be going through something, you could be going through absolute hell, and the Lord is putting you through that to teach a younger brother something, man. All right? So this is why you must endure all things for the elect's sake. You can't always get in your feelings and, oh, it's about me. Why I don't have this, why I don't have that. No. The Lord is working, but the Lord is working through many different ways. It's not on your time, it's on Yahweh Shah's time, all right?
Hey, that's some wise words from that brother, man. You know, that's why a lot of dudes fall out, man, because they don't understand that, man. All right? 1 second. Dudes come to this thing, man, and they only want to see themselves, you know, prospering, man. All right? They don't think of it as we got, you know, I got brothers, you know, also. What about the brother under you, man? You know? What about the brother next to you, man? All right? You know, you should also want to see your brother be on that chariot. Also want to see that brother, you know, as an elect, you know? And it says, I want to get verse 8, the point. It says, but if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. All right, so if you go without chastisement, if you go without catching some hell from the Lord, how about Shem Yahushai, man? You know, then are you bastards, you know, rather than sons, man? You know, and bastards are people without, you know, fathers, man. People without, you know, parents to be able to chastise them, to tell them from their wrongs and rights, man. All right? You know, and that's what you got, you know, with, you know, these 2/3 Jake niggas, man. All right? These are bastards, man. All right? Because honestly, man, they don't follow the Lord. You know, they don't understand this truth. They don't understand what they're doing, you know. So, you know, they don't understand if they're going through these afflictions, you know, to actually build them, man. All right? They don't understand afflictions at all from the Lord, man. All right, but we men of the Lord, man, we catch affliction, we catch a hell, but we giving all praises unto the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's why when we do that, you know, we be, you know, rejoicing in our afflictions. Other people around you will look at you retarded as hell, man. Like, what the fuck? You know?
You know,
dude, brother just died and he over here rejoicing and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And not in that type of level, man. You still mourning shit. But, you know, as, you know, catching these afflictions, man, you know, it says you got to rejoice in your afflictions, man. All right? We give our praises to the Lord at the end of the day, man. All right? And, you know, give our mournings to that brother, you know, but we still give all our praises to the Lord, man, because that brother's in a better place with the Lord, man. All right? That brother's, you know, in a better place, and we're happy for that brother, you know, and we understand that Lord is giving us more experience, man, because, you know, there's going to be a lot of more deaths in the times we're going to come into, man. There's going to be a lot of more, you know, things that's going to happen in the times we're coming into, man. All right? You know, and the Lord is giving us that experience to be able to, you know, go through that, man. You know?
The Lord is girding us up, if I may add, you know. The Lord, like I said, you know, the beloved brother Daniela, all right? That's another example for all the younger brothers, man, because that brother was over majority of our brothers, majority of us brothers, man, all right? And we have to understand that death is going to be a part of this truth too, man, all right?
I was rejoicing for that brother, man. That brother's going through some hell, man.
You know, and even, you know, with that brother's departure, with going to the Lord, it wasn't a sad thing. Obviously, like the brother said, brothers mourn, but we understood that brother was going through hell in his flesh, man. Now that brother's literally with the Lord. The brother knows all things through the Spirit and power. How about you now?
He's in peace.
That brother is good. He's at peace. All right. You know, you have, you know, Jake in the world that the brother's going into. Jake could go through afflictions, and, you know, Jacob boasts in their afflictions, but a negative way, man. Jacob get shot and go on IG. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Y'all ain't gonna spin back.
That's sick, man.
You know, 2/3 nigga shit, man.
That's sick,
Instead
man.
of learning from that lesson, man. The Lord could have took your life. And you out here mocking the Lord, all right? So when more judgment and more hell comes upon you, you sitting here looking crazy like, damn, I didn't deserve that. Yes, you did. All right? You tempting the Lord. You're not understanding judgment, man. All right? Fools can understand when it's about to rain. Fools can see, all right, oh, it's about to rain, man. It's getting cloudy. But you can't understand the judgment of the Lord. You can't understand when you're falling short and that you're about to get judged. All right?
That's right. It says, verse 9, furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us. All right? So, you know, in this flesh, you know, we have fathers that was able to correct us. We have parents, our people that watched us in the flesh to be able to correct us from our wrongs, man. All right? And, you know, the Lord is spiritually correcting us, man, through the Spirit, you know. You know, the scripture says, hold on. You know, But the scripture says, this flesh is weak, man, but the spirit is strong, man. All right, this flesh is weak. The flesh can't go through a lot of this shit, man. All right, the things that we're going through, if we wasn't in the spirit, man, we would have been bugged out, man. All right, but the spirit is strong to be able to go through these things, to be able to deal with these things. You understand. All right, the Lord's chastising me. The Lord's giving me these type of afflictions. Hold on. The Lord's giving me these type of afflictions. You know what I'm saying? So I can be able to grow in the spirit, man. And it says, furthermore, we have had, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? All right, so we have flesh of our flesh, to correct us, to discipline us, man. And we gave them reverence for that, man, because we understand now. Once you get older, you understand that's why your father beat your ass after, you didn't listen, you disobeyed, man. All right, you understand that your father was really looking out for you, man. And in this truth, we understand that the Lord is looking out for us. That's why we catch these different types, afflictions, these different type of tribulations, man. That's why we catch it, now, because in the end, when shit do pop off, we we ain't gonna be bugging out in the spirit, man. We're gonna be, used to this shit, man. All right, the Lord prepared us for it.
Taught us a lesson, man.
Yep.
All right. The Heavenly Father is your father's father's father, man. All right, so that's the ultimate father. So you want to listen to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, because the Lord is literally going to direct your feet to life. All right, the Lord is not going to give you too much that you cannot handle. All right, He's going to give you just enough to where you can bear it. All right, to keep pushing and keep moving forward, man.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to give reverence to the Father of spirits, man, so you can be in subjection and live, man.
That's right. All right, let me see. I think that was it on that. If you got anything else.
That was a lot of good point.
All right, the Lord really in this lesson was edifying, to the ones listening in, just expounding our knowledge upon the younger ones, and other brothers that could be edified. I want to give all praises to the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akakadash. Once again, that Barnes Elders and Apostles, Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom again.
Shalom. A Bible ball.
A Bible ball.
Soon.